today we're back. First time in 2 weeks or so since we went on vacation. I did get to meet an awesome beekeeper while I was on vacation. His name's Christoph. He's with Bees and You out of Ghent, Belgium. Got to see his area and sample some of his honey, and he can bring some back. So that was awesome. So today we're going to hop in. I'm a little nervous. I put a queen excluder on here because I was worried about want to give them a little bit of room to roam because we found some swarm cells the time before, but I didn't want the queen necessarily up in there laying brood into this upper box. I just wanted to give them room to maybe them store stuff up here and she'd be down there. That said, it's been like in the freaking high 40s while we were gone in the last couple of nights, and I'm a little worried about that because that means maybe they were clustering up here and she was obviously stuck somewhere here. Wasn't super cold, so should have been fine, but yeah, I think I may just risk that she comes up there and take that clean excluder off, because we're going to have more freaking Kentucky fall weather. We're going to have highs in the 80s and lows in the 40s and 50s for the next week at least, so it has me. I don't want to wait my queen out right before the end of the season. So, with that, let's get ripping. Feeder's empty. Depending on what they've done to this top super, I may actually take that off as well. I brought the old the 8-frame feeder and top. So if they haven't done much to this top super, I may just pop it back off anyway, which will make the queen excluder somewhat moot. Smoker's not breaking well today. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I haven't done much of anything up here. There's hardly any bees up here. So I'll just pull that super off. They're not doing anything with it. No point in just having it there taking up space and then again risking her not being able to get up there with the rest of the bees. So that will come off for good. Well, for now. Smashed if you do that. There you come in. Smoker is not. Just ripping. There we go. Let's go ahead and pry this up and see what we got on the bottom, especially. My little 8 to 10 shim seemed to work pretty well. Shake all those bees off there. Let them come back down in here. I'm going to pull the Apiguard off today because it doesn't look well. I take that back. It looks like there's some still there. Last time, first 2 weeks, they burned through it. This time it doesn't look like they've got through it all. So, set that off. Yeah, there's still a little bit over there, and some dead bees inside, but lots of bees though. Alright, let's pull this off, and then I'll put it back. Get rid of the dead bees, I guess. Well, that was dumb. I don't know why I thought that was going to stick, but it didn't. I just threw it on the ground like an idiot. Alright. They've minced up the framework. Minced up the small hive beetle trap, and it is working well because there's a shit ton of it on it. A couple of them trying to get free, so they are going to die. Makes me nervous as there's a bunch of them, but that's what it is. At least they're on the trap. So let's tilt this forward, not too much because I don't want to spill the traps. Do a little checky check to see if last time, see if there's any supersedure cells. Let's see what, well, see a couple, or queen cells. I still see a couple, damn it. What is that? The second and third, first and second frames. Let's open that extra space. Prevent them from doing that, so I may just put that back on and leave the queen excluder off. I don't want it. They put a couple bees up there, so what? Alright. It's just not cooperating today. Go back to my pine needles. I'm out of them for now, though. So I may not need it, but famous last words. I don't want to need it. I don't need it. Get lit up. So there. Got my hanger. Where was that? There it is. These are packed. Looks like they took all that. Syrup I gave them, and oh, that's got a ton of brood on it too. And honey, decent pattern there. There's a little girl popping out. A ton of brood there. Brood's got a weird flatness to it though. There's that stupid form cell. It's still open, but we're gonna go ahead and take that. Oh, accidentally uncomfortable. Accidentally popped a brood there. I do not want to do that. Okay. I won't spend too much time up here, so we'll scrape those couple cells off for sure. Refill the traps. They're working up here too. Tons of brood. Tons of brood. It was very interesting talking with Christoph of the Bees and You and Get. Is like how much they're different than us. They have their frames are narrower. They don't have small hive beetles there. Must be nice. They do have varroa. And they do have wax moths, but it's not a big thing, at least for him. But the varroa is a big thing, and he has this special massive piece of equipment. It's apparently really expensive that Basically heats up the brood, pull the frames out, and then heat up the brood in order to basically cook the varroa, but the bees can take it. So, it's pretty neat. I gotta do some research on that, but biggest thing is it looked expensive, and it's also obviously pretty labor intensive if you've got to pull the brood frames out and scrape this off the bottom of that one. I don't think I did. Tons of brood, man, they're cranking it out. I think I might just put that back on there and let them do their thing. It's weird that there's that much brood this far out, though, which means they really are hurting for space, so I'll stop on that box because I'm curious to see what they've done down below. Let me scrape that swarm cell that I don't think I scraped off on this one. There it is. Stiff, so we'll do that, pull that off, and I'll refill those, put them back in, traps rather. Man, it is tight in there, I can't even get the rings back in. Yeah, you're in my face. A couple of them start to get antsy, so. Spark. A few must have been lit. Damp at least. Alright, so let's get this off. Here. Pull that off. I'll check it one more time to see if I see any other swarm cells. And then we'll hold it and drop it. Alright, can't see all this stupid thing sometimes. I'll smash the two. Alright, that was close. Oh, and I just turned it too far, spilled some freaking oil. Dadgummit. Gotta start taking those out always, just so I don't have to risk the drowning my queen in oil accidentally. Still a lot of oil there, so hopefully it didn't spill too much. Let's check that frame real quick to be safe. Oh yeah, just a couple bees aren't going to make it after that, but make sure the queen's not on here while I'm looking. Hopefully there's just hardly any brood on this one, so. Okay. Go ahead and pull those red ones off since I know they are not long for this world. Oh well, maybe. Yeah. Some of it is us just scratch the honey, so they are diving in on it. Let's go ahead and pull while I'm here. Let me pull this Swiffer sheet. Check the other side of that frame. Famous last words, but they really are fairly docile. They might be a little hotter. What did I try this one? Oh, I guess no, there's nectar. It's just underneath. The sun finally hit it and glistened it, so And I didn't get any oil over here, so that's good. I don't see any drones, so they must have ran, maybe one. Not surprising this time of year they ran them out, but thought they may have let them stay a little longer. That really means it's time to get these girls built up so I can go strong in the winter. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this set off. Check that bottom box. Refill stuff. Get out of the way. Oof. Sound of a leaf, not a bunch of bees dying. Alright. Pull the traps. Man, I can't figure out why this is. Some of that material must have been damp because it's just not fusing to stay lit. Lighting a wet log. Up so I can then check the bottom of those frames without spilling oil this time. Do see one supersedure cell up here, which makes me nervous. Also doesn't make any sense. There's plenty of bees here. Tons of beetles. But Swiffer things are working well. Right. They were useless today. Good thing they're docile. Alright, pull that one where I see the supersedure cell on there at the top first, just because makes me nervous. Man, they have promised the hell out of that. Yeah, it's up top, so not a swarmer, but it's a little nervous. There's brood down here, so she's still out here. Oh, this is, duh, that's weird. They put a supersedure cell on a, look in there and see if I can see anything. No. This is the couple frames of nectar that I'd given them from the hive that got robbed out, so. Super excited that they chose to do that with it. But let's pop this bottom and see if we can see. No smoke today. I gotta make sure to dry that fuel out. It's definitely got some moisture in it. Alright, slide this forward. See if we can see the bottoms. Hopefully no more swarm. There's a Swiffer they've been trying to drag out forever. Trying to blow on it through this thing is not really a thing. I don't see any obvious that are just straight up hanging down, so that's good. Get that crunching noise, it means I'm getting a bunch of them. No way, so we'll slide it back without killing, well, some limit the number of them you kill. Alright, so got a swarm cell there that I'll go ahead and scrape, or a supersedure cell there, I may scrape off, but I'll go through this box a little bit more than the top one, just because adding those frames I added to take out the wonky cone. I just want to check on those a little bit closer. There's tons of brood, so I'm not going to try to find the queen, that's not critical. I haven't done much with those other than soon feed off it. Put some nectar where there wasn't, so they're using them, so that's good. A lot of bees though. I'm worried that, yeah, I'm going to put that, all of a sudden they get active. Am I near your girl? Makes me think so, the way you're in my grill all of a sudden. Alright, next frame is full of brood, so I didn't think she'd be on it. They're all over my hands, trying to get to me. Oh wow, yeah. Mega ton of brood. Good lord. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that other that other 10 frame super on just because I don't want to risk them running out of room and swarming. Debating what to do with the purpose the shit out of that. Good lord. I haven't found her. Man, there's so much brood here. How could she not be here? And these patterns are fairly weak, but the toppings are really good. There's tons of, you can't see through the mesh, there's tons of larvae, so she's been there recently. Another super seeder solo. Don't particularly like that. Oh, maybe a swarm down there. Yep. So they're capped. We'll go ahead and pop those. I just want to risk. We're so late in the year, if they swarm, or try to replace her this late, don't think it's going to work. Little damn bugs. Get tons of brood, just massive amounts. Makes me think she may have been up there. Alright, well, other than the couple of swarm cells we're still seeing, nothing obviously holy crap, but I mean, those are relatively holy crap, but I'm not sure what else to do about it other than give them more room. So, give them more room, hope for the best. Hope is a plan. Alright, so add some of the traps back, some of the guns, put the put the Apiguard that's left back on, even though it's mostly gone. And we'll go from there. Feed these all the way till I can't. Just because I want to make sure I have a super strong hive next spring, because I'm going to have to split it at least once for the other hive. Last. One that I found must have been one that he rode down several times inspections ago. If you don't secure them, I found they will drag them out. I do not like them. Just something else in the hive that they don't want. That's good. Alright. Girls, I need you off the lip so I can close up shop. Of course, that doesn't work, so at all. Yeah. I got this extra protection on now. They're getting irritated at me now. I'm getting irritated about this. Alright, over there so I can it's blowing everything not the way I want to go. Alright. This super back on. Tons of brood. Didn't find the queen, but again, we didn't check every frame. No point in that. Tons of brood, tons of food. Should be in good shape, but we'll see. Alright. This back in, somewhere along in there. Traps. Phone. Set your tools and equipment where you can see it. They're taking care of the beetles, so hopefully. That's the problem I had last year, is I didn't, being young and dumb, I did not have traps in all the time. A bit of a beetle problem right before the season's in, which sucked, but they came through. But it was a little slimy in there first thing in spring in the bottom box. Okay, so there's that. Apiguard back on, it's mostly gone. Apiguard. Set this out ready so we'll store it. And now the smoker works. Yeah, I'm almost done. Alright, girls. Need you off. Man, it's blowing in every direction today. It's a director smoker. It's funny where this lip is, right here where the, obviously the 8 to 10 frame transition is. They put a metric crap ton of propolis there, which is good. They closed off the gap. Didn't think about that at all. Just turn that thing sideways. Oh hell. Do that one under the ground. Good thing is there weren't hardly any bees in that. So they roached a couple, but not that those couple appreciate that cinnamon, but it's better than a lot. Out here they're getting none too plussed. Alright. I need you guys to go somewhere not right here. I'm going to smash it. That's fine. Fall off. Come back later. Alright. Better than that. here, slide that over. Closed off on that side as well, as it's going to be move this to me a little bit. Okay. All right. Feeder. Get over here. Swarm cells make me nervous, but they are only a couple of them and nothing in them, so that's good. Super Cedra set actually makes me a little more nervous because she's laying a ton of brood. So they don't like something though. Of course, the other hive had a Super Cedra cell literally forever that they just never did anything with. Just in case, I guess. Like I said, my goal is just to get these dummies through this year after losing the other hive so that I can, if it comes out nearly as robust as last year's hive, then I won't allow a swarm to happen. I'll just do a split first thing, well, as quickly as I can, because that's what I should have done on the other hive. I should have split it as soon as it started overflowing like it was. I didn't, and it makes me nervous. Learning bee lessons the hard way is not fun, but it's effective, I hope. Look, look. All right. With that, close the top, close shop. Let them get right back in there. There we go, all done.